start now with the grenades, as Snake does.
How do you feel about this matchup? Who do you think wins?
Well, I definitely feel like Roy can get zoned out by Snake. But I mean, once Roy gets in, it's definitely.
Even the sponsor AP.
Oh yes, for Goblin. Oh yeah, GOT, right. Bro.
But I think it's like, I think it's 50-45 Snake, but I actually think this matchup can also change heavily on who has Rage.
That's very true, because I mean...
Because Roy has to be careful of Snake early in the game, but the moment Roy starts building up the Rage from those grenades and that Nikita, it's no problem for Roy to try to go in and get like a quick double fail or...
You know, you get that jab into imagination. That's really going to be building up the damage. Finally taking the first hit. And I mean, Snake in disadvantage is pretty god-awful. That's one of the main things that are bad with the character. So if Goblin can get Rage and then put Snake into disadvantage,
it's hard though too, because this stage is better for Snake than it is Roy.
If I were Goblin, I'd counterpick Kalos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's betting on the fact he can kill off the side.
Yep.
But Snake with the platforms and also killing off the top. It's rough for Roy.
Snake players kiss their dogs on the mouth before bed. I can't say I disagree.
That's true. Good grab. Is he gonna follow up? Is he gonna catch? Nope.
I think
barely misses it.
when Snake is going high, it's really good to be patient, because when he's coming down, like, there's not much he can do, especially if he's used his jump.
And
so
Roy's anti-air options, well, I would say they're strong. He doesn't have many. He has what? Up air and fail. That's basically it.
But I mean, still up air very strong. But I mean, if you don't get the hilt, I mean, it's pretty simple for Snake to predict if Roy's gonna come up. Because he has that down air, obviously, he has all these options. But wow,
and like I said, the anti-airs. Snake has to be careful. He can only recover high for so long before Goblin's gonna catch it.
I mean, that's just what you kind of got to do. You got to mix it up.
I do like the way Vinny is playing Snake, though. He's playing it more patiently than I've seen other Snakes go against sword characters.
Yeah, when you're against a sword character as Snake, I feel like it's definitely, especially like against a character like Roy, who has to be close to you. I feel like it's very good to be playing patient, because if you let Roy get in on you and get into disadvantage, and put you into disadvantage, that's pretty bad for you. So it's pretty essential that you're throwing out the grenades, the Nikitas, the
Vinny is definitely not trying to underestimate Goblin here.
Yep, he's respecting. Shielding the grenade, really wanting him to come close. Oh, there's that jab. Oh, tries to catch him with the there.
What a good way to stop Roy from going in. Oh, parry up.
Yep, parry, jab into whatever he wants, honestly. Goblin says that jab into side B is not true, but I don't think I believe him. Oh, and
what a good catch. I think Vinny wanted that grenade to go off first when he Z-dropped it, but Roy was just too fast with the up smash.
I mean, that's an anti-air, dude.
Yeah. And that was such a good, you saw the grenade placement, right? It was right next to them, too.
Really good awareness from Vinny, but still
I think he's respecting Goblin. Well, I think he started respecting Goblin too much on the ledge. Before, at the beginning, he was right there with Nikita and grenade, and he was staying right by the ledge. But now the past few times, he'll just Z-drop a grenade and then just move away. And I think that's exactly what Goblin wants. He wants Vinny to respect him too much and not go in.
Yeah, Roy being so fast, I mean, like, Roy was literally camping on ledge for a minute there because he was just using the invincibility.
And it's good, because especially now, even though Snake is a good range character, now Vinny has to go in because he's in disadvantage.
Yep, and catching him with the side B. That side B is so insane. Didn't even look like he got the hilt, and yet that's killed.
Vinny's playing Goblin's game. That's what's going on.
Yep. Vinny has to realize that you really have to make the other person play your game instead of the other way around, because you are playing Snake.
Yeah.
Goblin sitting 1-0.
Ooh, okay.
He's going with the Joker. I feel like
this might be a good counter pick, actually.
I definitely think this is this is probably a much better matchup for.
Is he gonna start with Flame? Yep, there it was, and he missed it. Okay.
Aha. Jokers love to use that move. I mean, ooh, somehow falling out of the.
Missed the combo after the drag down.
Yep. Wow, getting all these parries. The roll read into up air.
There we go. Oh.
I mean, it's kind of like with Roy. Like one read from Joker can lead to so much percent.
Especially against Roy, unlike Snake, the fact that All-Sen exists is so good against Roy's strong attacks.
Yep. Because this is why Joker's so annoying. He just says, "Oh, you attacked me? That's cool." Well,
yeah, I think it's smart because Vinny was building up so much damage when against Goblin last game, and he was basically playing Goblin's game. But now he can turn that around with All-Sen and be like, okay, you want to come in, you want to attack me, you want to build up my percent?
Yep.
I'm just going to come back at you with All-Sen and Flame.
Oh, getting him with these combos. And I mean,
it's clearly working. I don't think Vinny was ready. I mean, I don't think Goblin was ready for it.
The crazy thing is, I mean, even without Arsene, Joker is still a very good character. He has very good edge guarding. He has insane combos. Some of that is lost with Arsene, having the grappling hook, or not having the grappling hook, I mean. But like, this is the edge guarding, and especially against a character like Roy, you need to be edge guarding him, because that's how you're going to get most of the kills.
Yeah, I don't think Goblin is adjusting to the speed and agility increase that Joker has very well. Let's see if he can bring it back now in the second stock.
Because Snake, a slow character, is much easier to run towards than Joker, who is a pretty similar speed to Roy.
I think he's faster.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe not faster dash speed, but I think all of his moves have less end lag overall than Roy's.
But to be fair, I mean, his moves are less powerful. But I mean, without Arsene at least.
Ooh, that was so good. That nail would have definitely killed Joker.
But he's got to be.
That's an example. If he tried to recover like that with Snake, he would have been dead.
Yep. It's like you have to, but he has to be careful with how he's countering now, because obviously, if you get a counter read with against Roy, you get hilt F smashed and you die at 60.
Yeah.
So you really got to be careful. And I mean, we've seen Goblin make a comeback like this before with against J12. But I mean, Joker is not Yoshi, certainly.
Yeah, he's not.
Trying to space these back airs.
Ooh, he's so good. Was that Bear? I think that was Bear.
Yep. I never changed this.
Oh, the back-to-back parries. Oh, that was so good. That was such a good option.
That's how you got to do it, man.
Oh, let's see if we can bring it back.
Yep, that's what I meant. If you can read that counter, that's what a lot of Jokers like to do. If they're in disadvantage, they press that down B button. That big red button, they want to press it. And I mean, like I said, Goblin amazing at this comeback.
He's doing good in the second half, trying to catch Joker with those up airs and those bails.
Very smart, recovering high. He knew that Vinny was gonna go. He knew Vinny he was gonna recover low, so he wanted to up B early. Very, very smart. Get to get up.
See what that? No, leg trap option. Olsen is Let's see if he's gonna wait for Olsen to come back, or if he's just gonna go for it.
I don't think he has enough time in this match to let Olsen come back. Oh my God, Vinny's sitting at a hot 92%
yeah,
Goblin.
Anything good from Joker will kill right now. All he needs is one grab.
I mean, a down air, a fair, a back air. Like, basically all these options.
It's risky, though, because Goblin's amazing at his anti-airs. If Joker tries to go for something in the air. We could see just another bail from Goblin. Oh.
Wow. Trying to catch him. He makes it back. Wow. Jab.
Yep.
Wow. That's it. I told you. Goblin is crazy with these comebacks. I mean, he was literally...
His aerials are so good. It's so... Even as a Joker, it's hard.